With summer-like weather already here, that means more people, when it's not storming, are spending their free time outside.
With around 30 reports of shots fired this year, it leaves many asking what violence the summer months could bring. Fox 28 News reporter Kevin Barry here now with what the people who live near the most recent gunfire are expecting this summer. Kevin.
Well, Scott and Tiffany, the Stop the Violence movement in Cedar Rapids picked up its work with events and marches a few months ago. But now that everyone is outside as the thermometer climbs, some people say it's more important than ever to keep the peace now. In just a few days, splash pads in places like Redmond Park will turn on, attracting even more people than the public space already does. Myrt lives just across the street. She says green spaces like this one are intended for the kids, but that's not always how it works out.
This park was made for the children, but it becomes a hangout for everybody, and then that causes confusions.
Just a few blocks away, shots rang out the night before. Myrt says the violence makes it even more important for a neighborhood to stand up with marches and events to take the streets back.
Because it gives the kids an opportunity to get out in their community, and there's a lot of things in the community that they're missing.
They need to be learning something. There's some gentlemen in this neighborhood, in all the neighborhoods that are willing to sit down and talk to these kids and do basketball.
That's why Monica and some other community organizers are working to get official nonprofit status for their groups. It would allow them to fundraise and take their community events to the next level.
It's in the works of talking to be able to take like 50, 60 kids to Adventureland, and we have adults that are willing to volunteer.
Neighbors say the violence has become something they just learn to live with. But still, Myrt says sometimes she's scared.
Yes, I am. But, I can't live in fear forever, and I can't live in a house, and I'm not going to keep my grandkids closed up because of it.
One, Stop the Violence and some of those other organizations have that nonprofit status. Monica says it'll be a lot easier to take donations and organize things like basketball tournaments or trips to theme parks. The goal is to find anything that might occupy kids' times, especially in the summer months, so they're around people who are positive influences. Kevin Barry, Fox 28 News.